is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Earlier in the season, the Golden State Warriors ended up losing their last game in this matchup against the Lakers.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Lakers. Fry in at point guard. Nick Young is out there with Randall. Then it's DeRozan, and it's McDaniel at center. Now, here is Young. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Fry. It's Thompson off the drive. Rebound the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think. It's really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Now here's Lee, and that one's good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Curry after the made shot from Fry. Thompson from long range, and the shot is good. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now, here's Fry, guarded by Curry. Again, Los Angeles. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Thompson. Dishes it to Barnes. And another 3 for Golden State. Here's Fry. 6 points for him. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Inside. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here. And neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
And that one's good by Gortat.
Good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
And Gortat over to help. Here's McDaniel. The shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's good. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now, here's Fry. A 35-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And with with 3 steals. He also showed some grit and toughness at the defensive end.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
The Warriors trail. Curry with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Barnes sets a screen for Lee, and that one's good. Now, here's Frank. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Matthews, he's checked in for Golden State. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. And it's DeRozan missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now, here's Thompson. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Goes and dishes to Randall. And the basket good. Randall's got his first basket.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Curry passes to Matthews. Lee is screen on Young. And Thompson kicks to Matthews. He feeds it to Curry. Here's Lee. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Lee's got 6 points.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 1. Try dishes to Young. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From past the arc. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Fry. He has 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
DeRozan against Thompson. That's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double team defense in gear.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. McCallum comes in for Curry. The drive by Rubio. Comes up empty down low.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Matthews, and he gets it to go. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Hill sets the screen for Rubio. Plenty of space. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Fry's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Here's McCallum. Nobody near Barnes. That 3 off the mark.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Here's Rubio. Rubio missing again.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
McCallum to pass to Barnes. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Takes a 3, and the shot is good.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lakers trailed by 3. Now Fry. He's got 15. Hill is screen on Matthews. Here's Fry.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
And McCallum kicks to Barnes. And the shot is long. And here's Fry from the arc. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Warriors. Look here for the Warriors. Lee's checked in for Gortat. Thompson comes in for Wesley Matthews. Steph Curry's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for McCallum. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's David Lee. And it's Barnes. And it's the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. And here is Los Angeles now. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Jazz got down to business. He had 35 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Second.
Seemed like they went through stretches, guys, where they just didn't miss from beyond the arc, and that carried those numbers right up to the top of the list.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. They set the pick down low. And there's Randall on the assist by Fry. Fry's got 3 assists now in this one.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's Curry, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Now, here's Fry. 17 points in the game. He dishes it to Johnson. Passes it to McDaniel. And here is Fry. Shot clock at 6. Young misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Curry, wide open, hits the jumper in space. Curry's got 8 points. The Lakers in the lead. Fry with the ball. And Barnes comes to help. Johnson dishes to Fry. From 18 feet away. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Well, you know the fans out in Charlotte are desperately hoping for a win there. Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Fry's got 19 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Curry passes to Barnes. Thompson sets the pick for Barnes. And he converts the layup.
The pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Fry. He's got 19. Feeds it to Randall. Johnson outside from deep three-point range, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk.
Second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And what a game for the Wizards. He's got 19 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important part. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Bron is in at the point. Randall out there with Young. Then it's DeRozan, and it's McDaniel at the center position. And Gortat with the block. Here's Curry. Pass to Gortat. Now the feed to Thompson. Back to Gortat. Soft touch off the glass. Gortat's got his second basket of the night.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Curry attacking on baseline J. Here's Barnes. Blocked. They retain possession. Now Young. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fry with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Curry attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
See some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Good season for him last year. Averaged 21 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis. It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Curry with it. Now defended by Fry.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Pass to McDaniel. And it's Randall, top of the key. McDaniel. Gortat covering. Shot is no good. The Warriors leading. It's Curry with the drive.
And we get a peek back now at last season for Marcin Gortat. He ranked 6th in rebounding. He's an intimidator in the paint, ranking in the top 10 in the league in block shots.
And, you know, in terms of his rebounds per game, Steve, it was really a special season for him. He was a tough, physical player on the low block.
The Warriors making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Hill, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Young kicks to Fry. Takes it from 10. Gortat with the block.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that's the goal every time down. Just find a high percentage shot.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now here's Randall. Tight defense on him with the fadeaway. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from DeRozan.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Now here's Lee. He's got 10. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Right, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out of the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Randall dishes to DeRozan. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Curry gets the bucket.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Lakers trailed by 8. And here is Fry. 1 points in the game. Here's DeRozan. There's the bucket. Good. DeRozan's got 11.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Thompson passes to Lee. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Curry. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. Randall's got his third rebound on the night. Randall with a screen for Young. To the left side wing. Outside DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Blocked. And he recovers it. And that one's good by Gortat. The Lakers trailed by 8. And Fry kicks to Randall. DeRozan dishes to Randall. Back to DeRozan. The pass to front. Knocks down the three ball. Fry's got 24 points.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And some changes here for the Warriors. 1:15 left to play in the third. Here's Kanan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Gortat. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Fry's checked in. It's Hill on the wing. Fry with the ball. He's got 24, and he gets it to go. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Here's McCallum. DeRozan defending. Here's Gortat. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gortat's got 10 points.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Fry passes to Rubio. Johnson right side. Back to Rubio. There's the dish to Hill. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
Now here's Iguodala. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, let's do it. I love this play developed. I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
Iguodala and Barnes slotted in at the forwards. Cannon out there with McCallum. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the basket by Hill.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Kanan. He hits it from 9.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
The Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pick up by Hill. Now, here's Fry. G right on him. Johnson, wide open. He fired. Again, the Lakers.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Kanan kicks to Gortat. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his third rebound tonight. Rubio with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Passes it to McDaniel. Shoots from the right block. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kanan. Barnes kicks to Kanan. Barnes dishes to McCallum. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. 12 points for Barnes. Lakers trailed by 7. outside. He kicks to Fry. Barnes grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
That ball's nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Lee's checked in for Iguodala. Matthews comes in for Ray McCallum. And Curry subbed in for Cannon. And then for Los Angeles, Randall's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's DeRozan in for Ricky Rubio.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here's Lee. They set the pick. Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Lee sets a screen for Curry. A 3-ball. No good.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Fry. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Lee is screen on DeRozan. Matthews into the lane. Can't hit. Lakers trailed by 5. Dishes it to Fry. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniel. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Marcin Gortat. First one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Matthews with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Matthews sets a screen for Lee. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And Fry kicks to Randall. McDaniel the pass to Fry. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers. Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Matthews dishes to Barnes. He feeds it to Gortat. Shoots from 12, and he gets it to go. Gortat's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage is far better than it was before the break.
Randall with a screen for DeRozan. Randall kicks the Fry. Goes up the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Fry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Curry a screen on DeRozan. Matthews into the lane. Over in the corner, Lee. And Matthews kicks to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. From the line, and it's Golden State with another. Now Fry. Outside DeRozan. He dishes it to Fry. Lets it go. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possession, more shots in the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Now here's Lee. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. They shoot again. No good from Lee. Lakers trailed by 6. McDaniel, the pass to Fry. Puts up the baby hook. There's the bucket. Good. Fry's got 32 points.
That's a big basket there. You can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, during that I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. It's DeRozan with the drive. Off the screen, and he gets it to go.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Outside Curry. Lee sets a screen for Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. That is his first foul of the game. And from the inbound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I really thought they did a better job, a much better job of getting it inside in the first half. They got to get back to throwing it in the paint more here in the second.
Los Angeles having lots of trouble defending against Curry.
19 points, and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
5 pretty big points.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the baskets from Fry.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Matthews dishes to Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the whistle. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up. The longer the perfection continues, it adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
Now here's DeRozan. And here's Fry for 3. Good. Fry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's too dangerous a shooter to leave alone behind the arc.
Outside Curry. And Matthews gets the lead. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Curry, here we go. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Now, here's Fry. Just to McDaniel. And the rebound goes to David Lee. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Now they've got to focus, make sure this is a good, solid possession. They can take control of this game.
Here's Curry. Feeds it to Barnes. Court's out inside. And that one's good. Barnes. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
And that puts a cherry on top.
So we see the